You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Basketball Wives After Show.
That's right, we are here. A lot of woo-hoos and some claps. I'll take it. I will take it. My name is Ronnie Jr. We are watching Basketball Wives, the after show, right here on AFTERBUZZTV.com. Got a good group of ladies hanging out tonight that are all excited about this show. Some of you have been following the show from the very beginning. Some of you barely, are joining it today and kind of getting involved in Basketball Wives, but it's okay because everyone plugged in and we're all friends now and working it out. We will go down the line right now. Our first guest, we have Yesi hanging out, Yesi Ortiz.
Ladies. Hello.
Welcome, Yesi.
So she's hanging out. Lauren, you've been at the AFTERBUZZ studio a couple times.
I have.
Lauren Turner. And you got a segment that you're going to bring us later on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to go a little beyond the drama.
Beyond the drama, okay. Because
like
some of these ladies actually do, obviously there's a lot of drama, but some of them do some nice stuff too. And Lauren is very sweet, and Lauren will give us that information.
Lauren loves you.
Yes.
We also have Nicole Seidman, who we consider a reality TV expert. Is that fair to say?
Sure, absolutely. Obsessed, expert, call it what you will.
So much to the point where you do a Bachelor recap on something of that nature.
I did a Bachelor after show for TheBachelor.com, a Kardashian after show for Talk Media Network. So
and now you're here with
I
us.
love after show. And now I'm here with you, and I have to say this is the best set by far.
That's all we want to hear.
Ronnie, I gotta add that you're a lucky guy today.
TV exclusive.
We got elements.
How advanced we are.
Yeah, you are advanced. And Ronnie, you're lucky because we look like an episode out of Basketball Wives right now.
You guys
don't we?
do,
I
yes.
mean, come on. We got all the ethnicities covered, the earrings.
Yeah.
Totally.
I was very strict upon my casting tonight.
tell.
What did I tell you? Make sure you dress like this.
Like Evelyn. Yeah, that's what you said,
That's what I
actually.
did say. I must admit, I told her to dress like Evelyn, and she's doing a fair job at that.
dress, big
Over there, we have on our amazing social media couch, we have the only Spicy Marty is always hanging out.
Oh, welcome. I will try to be tame tonight, although it's going to be very hard.
Well, there was some things the girls were talking about that were very spicy.
A lot of spice going on.
And of course, rounding out the panel here, we have Rebecca Prince of HollyHoops.net.
Yes,
Why don't you
guys.
break down what HollyHoops.net is real quick before we start talking about this show?
Holly Hoops is a blog that is dedicated to everything in Hollywood reality and sports. So if you have a reality show that features an athlete, a former athlete, an ex-wife, ex-girlfriend,
Baby mama.
fiance, baby mama, we're talking about it.
So you're the perfect person to be here on the show with us.
Yeah.
And one of the girls here is actually kind of the closest thing to a basketball wife. Your husband played professionally, right, correct?
Yes, I'm an ex-football
She's a
wife.
football
No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Okay, I'm still the wife.
Right.
He's a retired NFL player. So yes.
And VH1 does have the baseball wives, right?
they have football wives too,
They have
but
football
let me tell you,
Football Wives
Yes.
only lasted one season.
And it was
Okay.
not
Baseball
fun.
season.
It was not good.
Did you know any of the girls?
Baseball Wives
like
is
one
ghetto.
season.
Did you know
Okay.
any of the girls?
I didn't know any of the
Baseball
girls. No,
wives.
it's ghetto as hell.
So we move into
They're all white.
the
wanna
new
know
season.
white.
We move into the new season of Basketball Wives. First off, what do we think about last season? Those of you who, I think Nicole has not missed an episode.
I've seen-
Rebecca,
I know
Rebecca
you.
has watched every
Yes.
episode. What do we think from last season going into this season? Has anyone changed the most? I instantly don't like to really talk too bad about people, but this Jen girl is not my favorite.
Oh, really?
She's not
I
my
like
favorite.
pretty blue eyes.
Right? I actually like Jen. I don't know about you. I like Jen. I loved her and Evelyn as friends together. I loved watching them on the show. So I'm actually really disappointed that they, picked up where it left off last season and they still hate each other. And
Yeah.
it got cray-cray tonight, right?
Go
I
ahead.
mean, it's a little early. It's obviously the season premiere of season 4. So basically today we met the new girls and we got to see a little bit of last year's drama, but not too much yet. So
No, and
We're just
we're
doing
having
some
some
technical
audio.
adjusting over here.
Wait,
Let's
we're gonna
grab it
sit-
right
yes,
over there.
mic.
I don't know how to use a mic.
Here, let's.
Hold on.
You're only on the radio every day,
Right. But see, I use the mic
Yeah.
towards my mouth,
Right.
not away from my mouth. So I'm not
Uh-oh.
used to this direction.
Speaking of spicy
Pause.
tips.
She's
Pause.
not
Pause.
used to
Pause.
mics pointing at her mouth.
Sounding
I'm used
very.
to the mic pointing at my mouth. Pause.
She doesn't like
Just like
objects
on-
around her mouth,
What they
okay?
say on tonight's episode?
No,
is
I
that-
didn't say that.
Oh man, it's gonna be okay. I will welcome everybody
to
to
talk
call
about
us. Yeah, we will get to that because I know Spicy wants to talk about
Yes.
that. We will also welcome everyone to call us because we do have a interactive online situation going on. 424-256-1729. So if any of you ladies have friends that would like to call and talk about Basketball Wives, premiere episode, and the Twitter, was definitely going crazy today because I think Rebecca, you follow Twitter a lot, and these girls were definitely going in on it, right? I mean.
Yeah, the girls were pretty well behaved today so far. There's definitely, Royce called out Susie for saying that Keisha sounded like a redneck hillbilly, which she should have. But other than that, they've been behaving so far. But Basketball Wives is a trending topic today, without a doubt.
Yeah,
So
I would say
everybody's
Susie's.
trying to
Wait,
win.
she should have called her out?
Well, Susie shouldn't have said that. No.
Well, if anyone
That's
with
a
a southern
racial
accent
comment.
a redneck hillbilly?
Oh, you're
I'm
saying
just
okay.
saying.
No, okay.
No.
I understand what you're
Okay,
saying.
well we'll go to the new girls because obviously we know a lot about the old season, the cast members that returned. But we have two new girls, and this is what Rebecca was speaking on. Susie, when she first meets one of the new girls, Keisha, she says, "Wow, I don't even like to say it." She said,
No, go ahead.
when I hear a girl's name Keisha, I expect her not to look like a redneck, right? I mean,
No, she said she sounded like a redneck hillbilly.
She said she didn't look like a Keisha.
which was
she
already bad.
She sounded like a redneck
Yes.
hillbilly.
She looked like
And
a
what does
Keisha, not
What does
Keisha.
what does a Keisha look like?
Exact-
Like
yeah.
I wish you would have explained that because
Yeah.
that was very racist.
Well, then she goes on to say, "What? Like, are you white? You know what I mean? Like, it's
Well,
just
that was
so
Tammy.
or Tammy said that, yeah, and it's so
But it-
disrespectful. What do you guys think about that? Like,
I mean, I think she just questioned her race because of the name Keisha. That it was borderline.
Yeah.
I would say borderline.
you know, that's just crossing the
disrespectful, so to
line.
say,
It's
but-
disrespectful but you know what? People want to know your ethnicity when they really are curious about your ethnicity. But as a mixed girl who's black and Mexican, I get that question all the time.
I get that question all the time because I don't look Mexican. I'm 100% Mexican with the name Yesi. They're like, "Whoa, what's your
Jessica.
ethnicity?" Yeah, what's your ethnicity? So,
what do you
But
think?
let me tell you why it's rude. The reason that it's rude is because
way she
people ask what you are so that they know how to treat you.
yeah.
They want to know what's your ethnicity so that I
That's
know
terrible,
I
but-
know where to categorize you from
You
here
know,
on
Just
out.
I completely
I don't
disagree.
know.
I've never
That's
felt
as
that. And
deep-
people
I've
ask
never
me that
felt
all the
that.
time
Wait,
too.
go
and I
ahead,
don't
go
think
ahead,
that's-
go ahead, Nicole.
People always ask me that also, like, what's your ethnicity? But I've never.
Now is that
ever
just
got-
a pickup line though? It's
It could be.
probably. I mean,
It
'cause
could be, you know?
you look the most like Evelyn here today, so it might just be a pickup line.
Come
I
on,
feel like it wasn't very genuine though. It wasn't like just wondering, like, you know how Tammy is. So she definitely said it.
You're talking about the way Tammy said it versus
Tammy
Susie?
said it, yeah.
Yeah,
Susie
she
said-
didn't say
Susie
it like,
did
"Oh,
say-
I'm so interested in your
Right,
heritage."
like, I wonder-
she said
yeah.
it like, "So you're white?"
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into the way.
I'm sorry,
We'll
I'm
get
kinda
into
going a little
no.
ahead of ourselves, but-
No, Tammy's is probably my favorite character or one of the
Tammy's
favorites.
hilarious.
And
Tammy's
she
crazy.
brings reality TV gold for sure.
She does.
But Susie, when she said it, she says it in the. I guess we'll give her the Airhead Award. I mean, obviously. And I said I was gonna be nice, but no. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. But listen, I mean, I think that Jen is my least favorite, and then Susie's real close behind. Now, I was wondering if she had a pass because she's mixed ethnicity as well, right?
Susie?
Do we know what she is? Does
I
she
think
have a
Susie's
pass?
white, but she just like talks.
I
like
heard
she's
she
mixed.
was Asian of
with
some
that
sort
lisp
too.
also. I don't think so.
I heard she was Asian of some sort as
I
well.
don't know, but I would say that Susie definitely
got
upgraded
swag.
her looks this season.
Susie's got
She looked a
swag.
lot
Yeah.
better tonight than she did last season.
Yeah.
Right? And the season before was
Yeah.
not so good.
I know. I
She's
heard,
improving.
I heard her say, "God, she doesn't look like a hot mess this season.
No,
like she's got
She
it
did.
together."
got some upgrades on,
Yeah.
and those teeth aren't quite as like I don't know. You know what I'm talking about with the teeth?
She has a lisp.
Yeah, the lisp
Yeah.
is like
So
sometimes
then
very
Wait,
distracting.
you're
Who
saying
is she to
Sus-
talk about somebody's speech pattern?
Well, I agree with
Exactly.
that.
Especially since every single person on the show has some form of accent. Like nobody speaks perfect grammar.
I have a question for you. Would the comment about Keisha have been less offensive if it came from Jen or Tammy because
No.
they're not white?
No, it's the way that she said it and what she was implying.
Okay.
Yeah, and leading up with the Keisha,
Yeah.
name, I don't expect the person to look like that. Just
Yeah,
it was
she
all
was
bad.
being
Yeah.
negative.
It was all bad. Well, Susie is one of the characters like Jen, where it's like, why is she even on the show a lot of times? I mean, obviously, not in a bad way, but last.
No. Jen
kinda
brought
like
some
Jen.
reality gold in the previous
That's
seasons with
true.
her drama with her busted
But with
baby-
Susie,
or,
even when
ex-fiancé,
when
ex-husband,
when you
whatever.
saw the finale last year, John Sally's kind of
Right.
singling her out as like, you are the one who took this information, like a conversation we would have, and then would go take it over there, and that's what Susie did the whole.
Susie.
So I'm thinking it was important important for her to kind of have a different angle this season, and maybe hence stepping up her look. Maybe that's why she did that. You know.
No, she just needed to do that pretty much.
Susie has diarrhea of the mouth though, and it's not gonna go away. And she already rubbed off on Tammy because Tammy did the exact same thing today. She went and met the first two girls, and then she turned right around and said, "Hey, this is what they said about you.
Right.
They said you're bougie. They said you're this."
I'm jumping on the bandwagon with Basketball Wives, right? But I immediately listen. I immediately felt that Susie definitely jumps ships. You know, she just
Quick.
Oh, that was obvious.
constantly, and I'm like, this girl, she's good. I'm surprised they haven't smacked the crap out of her like this first season.
Oh.
Like immediately in this first
Evelyn
episode.
tried.
You should have seen last season. She went into the season. They all hated her, and that's why I think she went so much back and forth last season because she had to, because she had
She wants
pretty much no
she
friends
wants
going
acceptance.
into it.
She wants acceptance.
She wanted acceptance, and so this season she's probably not sure where she stands. So it'll be interesting to see how Susie ends up. I'm surprised she is actually still on the show, although I like her.
I didn't know.
She's okay.
I like her. And I like Jen. You know what?
You do like? I don't like.
You
it.
like Jen's bougie ass.
I like, but you know, I like bougie too. Okay,
Yeah, no,
and Bougetto, bring it on. Okay, I love it. I love it.
I didn't even expect that to be a fair assessment of her, though. Like Jen bougie, I didn't ever get that.
She's bougie ghetto.
She's
She definitely is. I felt like that was the
Bougetto.
appropriate. Yeah.
But I
Bougetto.
like it about her. Not in like a trying too hard way. I don't think. You know what I mean? Just in like, I don't know, just.
I think it's in a very trying too hard way.
Do you?
But yeah,
I think Jen
So
is
are
kind of
we-
naturally like that.
I think so too. I think that's her
I've
authentic
interviewed her
bougie
a couple
self.
of times. I've been around there a couple of times during interviews, and I don't feel like she's putting on. I think that's just really who she is.
I agree
Wait,
with that.
you think she's not putting on an act for the show?
I don't think she is, and I think that's who she is. I
Oh
agree.
yeah, she probably really
that's
is
her.
like that.
Yeah.
But she definitely feeds into the brand that
But
she's created.
but she definitely stepped it up in everything she did. Even when she was going after Evelyn at the end, it just didn't seem natural with her. Like I feel like Evelyn is that natural person, but I don't think Jen is.
Evelyn is so
Evelyn
dramatic.
is from the
Evelyn is
Bronx.
so
I'm just saying, I'm from New York. I know how this goes. Evelyn is the total
don't piss her
Bronx
off.
chick,
Yeah.
and she will go at you hard. Jen's like the puppy. She's gonna say, "Okay, yes, Evelyn." But now I think after getting kind of slammed so hard last year, she knows that she has to be on her defense because otherwise they're gonna eat her alive.
It just seems so. It seemed like she's gonna get eaten up, like you said. While we talk about Bronx girls, it is very similar because Love and Hip Hop. What did you guys think of Erica Mena? I know it's a little off topic, but it is another VH1. You watched Love and Hip Hop, right?
Of course, I watch Love and
That was
Hip Hop.
another.
You know.
Loved her.
I'm sure you did. She's easy on the eyes, but I don't have a nice word to say.
Then
I don't
say
think
it.
Erica, I don't think Erica has it together. I don't think she has it together.
I think she's
Like-
she's a trick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn, you
Is that an
went
AfterBuzz
hard.
exclusive or an opinion or what is it?
You know, she's harsh. She's harsh.
Yeah.
And she went with the purpose, and she had an opinion on, it's the saying the pot called the kettle black. You're going hard at Kim Bella for being a video chick, and you're a video chick, but you haven't done anything since like '97. So
I haven't watched. Can I
know.
ask who is she dating or someone? Or
She was
who is
dating
she?
Fat Joe. Well, you're in the radio industry, or you would more so
dating
know all
Fat
this stuff.
Joe?
But she was dating Fat Joe's manager.
a member of Terror Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, in her defense,
Crew love.
because I know the
Crew
image
love,
that she
that's all I'm
portrayed.
saying.
I know the
Crew
image she
love.
portrayed on the show, but in her defense, we've interviewed her on KJLH, and she was actually a sweet girl when she came in. She was very humble, a sweetie pie. But when I go back and I watch the episodes, I was like, oh yeah, that's not who came into the radio station.
Right.
It's so funny because a lot of people always put a front every time they come in for radio interviews. They want to, they want the other person to fall in love with them so they can talk well about them on the air. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
just
It's
It's a
the name of
game.
that
that's
game.
just
Yeah.
the name of that game exactly.
Because when I watched Love and Hip Hop, I was like, wow, is Love and Hip Hop stepping over Basketball Wives in the drama department a little? That was my only reason to bring up Erica Mena, and I thought she was that interesting. And then I Facebooked you, and I was like, ooh, what do you think about this new girl? Is she bigger and better than Tami Roman? And you said, no way.
No way.
So I was checked by
I
you.
don't think she has legs. She's not gonna stay around. She's a video.
She don't have
vixen.
legs, but she got boobs, so there you go. I mean, she advertised them in the show.
Rhapsody.
Wow.
Let's talk about the new girls. That was the new girl on Love and Hip Hop. Let's talk about the new girls in this show. And also, interactive. We are at 424-256-1729 if you want to call and tweet us at AfterBuzz TV. And also, Rebecca and Mari, you guys are on the social media thing. If there's anything interesting, feel free to bring that out too and talk about that. But we have two new characters. Rebecca, you know one of them, correct?
Yeah,
Or came up with her or
Keisha,
whatnot?
Keisha is, we have mutual friends. We hung out in the same circle in New York, and Keisha is, you know, what you're seeing on the show right now. She's a very sweet Southern girl. She's from North Carolina, but, you know, she's, just because she's sweet and Southern, she is not a stupid
I feel like
chick.
she can
Right.
see through
She
fakeness.
definitely said
I
that.
feel like she can call somebody out because she sees right through them. Like, that's what I liked about her.
You know, she's been around. She, you know, she dated an NBA player for years. It's not like she doesn't know the game. And the bottom line is she's been approached to do the show every season, and then this is the season she decided she wanted to be a part
I
of
wonder
it.
what. Go ahead, yes.
Yeah, do you know why she changed her mind to do it this season?
Yeah, you know, she has a dance company. She
go
she
ahead, girl.
hustles.
She's trying to promote it.
She hustles
Promote the dance company.
The same way Evelyn was trying to get, you know, promotion for her shoe boutique, Dolce, and you know, Keisha's doing the same thing. She's a smart businesswoman.
I agree.
She's about her money.
It's such a conflict with these shows. You go into them and you have to be dramatic. You have to be. In order to get the on-air time or whatever. I mean, even on Love and Hip Hop, Samaya Reese stopped being dramatic for the most part, and then we didn't get to hear about her. And I know she's went off about that. And even when I was working production for Latin Nation, we did a segment on her, and she said, "Oh, this next season, which we're about to shoot, I will not be as, you know, I'm gonna kind of lay off, and I want to do positive things." She wanted to do positive things, and then all of a sudden she was gone, and now Erica Mena, you know, kind of took that spot.
The trick to that is if you want to use a reality show for a platform, then just do like one season, blow it out, and then bounce, because you can get away with one season without being too crazy, but then maybe you won't come back. But if you're trying to do it to promote your business, you can't be totally nuts, because otherwise you're gonna get a bad reputation. So
that's why
this girl's doing it for her business. Go in, do one season, get a name.
Kidding.
Get some
Sorry,
is the cast calling you right now? Some of these girls are calling right now. And that's why I like that we're going to do Lauren's segment, which is beyond the drama, because obviously, you know, they do some good things. But today it was just drama. That's all that it was.
And it was good.
Okay, so we also have another girl. There's two new girls.
Kenya.
Mika Claxton is gone, right? She's never.
Gone.
Mika
they
did
kicked
not
Mika
last
back
long.
to Long Island. They sent her home.
And she's never getting no show or nothing. She's never to be heard of, right?
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Mika didn't bring anything exciting to the table. She wanted to be in the circle, and once she realized it wasn't happening.
She played the route that I think she played the, oh, well, this is not really the life of a basketball wife. That's what she kept saying on all the, you know, the interviews or whatnot. Like, she was above it, is how she.
After she got kicked.
After she got.
After the after show with John Sally, I'm like, I'm surprised that girl will probably never show her face again. I felt bad for her, actually. They ripped her a new one. Oh my God.
Well, didn't Tami Roman
that
say.
was where the non-motherfucking factor came in, wasn't it?
No.
What was it?
That was.
You're such a nice girl. I didn't expect to hear that out of you.
Is there a beep? Is there censors?
You just said what you said.
That was all Tammy and Evelyn, actually. Because Tammy and Evelyn didn't get along because Evelyn finally came clean with Tammy that she slept with her husband.
That was some juice, wasn't it?
You know,
while they were still married.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But she didn't know about Tammy. Apparently, that's always the excuse. I didn't know about you, and then she was a non-motherfucking factor.
That's
and
what
then,
it was. Yeah.
then Tammy
We're
tried
just
to
saying that
slap
real
her.
But
freely.
she definitely busted it out. Yeah, poor thing.
So we have another new girl. And
Kenya Bell.
Rebecca, I'll let you break that down. And what she did, she's a violent girl, right?
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Kenya. She's got a violent side. Kenya is
Rebecca, I think we're gonna need you to move your mic a little closer to your mouth. There you go, just so we really hear what you're saying. That's all.
Kenya is a former Miss Michigan USA, so she's got the beauty pageant background, but she will cut you. And I mean that literally.
What happened?
Because she stabbed her husband.
She
tried to stab her husband.
I read about this one.
So she was arrested.
Oh, so she's gonna fit right in with these. Right.
Her and Tammy, one of them's gonna kill each other. I'm telling you, someone's gonna die.
Oh, they're gonna become BFFs and like plot.
Let's hope so.
They're gonna plot certain things. Yeah.
So who's her? Or so I guess they're not together anymore. Obviously.
Well, they're in the middle of a divorce, and his name is Charlie Bell. He used to play for the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. Which is the connection between her and Keisha, because Keisha's ex-fiance Richard used to play on the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's how the whole circle kind of.
But you said they don't really get along, or do you know?
Maybe they're not as close as the show makes it.
As the
rolled
show
out,
progresses, you know, you'll see some ups and downs.
Kenya strikes me as the individual who wants to be in the circle so bad, and Keisha just like is kind of. Just really wanting to see where everyone's at, what's everyone's move. Let me look where I fit in. Right, she's doing the smart move.
Yeah,
you're talking about her friend. Yeah,
Keisha's playing the game.
Keisha's
she's not going in there and gonna, spill the beans and then have it be her ass on the line at the end of the day. And I mean, it's not. There's not. You can't say that that's not going to bring drama down the road. But for right now,
it's interesting too because Tammy already starting a little drama. Already going back to the
Yeah.
other girls.
I guess
And it's like, oh, this is what they all thought about you. This is all what they said about you. And it's like, Tammy, what are you doing?
I guess I like Tammy so much because Susie did that, and I didn't like Susie for doing that. But when Tammy does it, I'm like, it's okay.
Because,
like
because Tammy gives her opinion with it. Tammy either tells you, yes, I agree with what she said, or no, I don't.
That's
Whereas Susie is more like, oh, she said this, and then won't back it up, which she actually
Susie's
said.
fake to your face
Yes,
about it.
Susie's fake to your face.
Well, even in the reunions last
Or
season,
confused.
Susie, yeah. Susie is no Tammy. They're completely different people.
Totally different.
Well, in the reunion, like, I don't know, I think it was Royce attacking Tammy about, oh, well, you had also said stuff about Evelyn. And Tammy's like, yeah, and I told her too. Like, you really,
exactly.
is
She
Tammy
knows
the
it.
leading, is she the only mother effing factor? Because she's the leading one, it seems like. Nobody could battle her. Nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
crazy.
I definitely think that Tammy.
Maybe the girl that cut somebody.
Tammy.
Maybe she.
No, can
She's
you
a
watch
tall
out?
woman.
Yeah.
She
She's a
is
tall
tall.
woman.
And she's crazy.
And she puts it out there. We've seen Tammy since the Real World, and Tammy
Yeah.
didn't bite her tongue then
Nope.
either. She got David kicked out
Yeah.
of the
Oh, yeah.
house real
Yep.
quick. So we know how Tammy is, but Shawnee's the executive producer, so we saw Shawnee tonight just sitting
For
there
like
shaking
5
her head.
seconds.
She was
shaking
just
her head.
chilling.
She just came to get her check.
What did
Yes,
you
she
say?
did.
That's what I've been saying to Lauren and
no,
Evelyn.
no, ladies.
She's barely in the show.
She's,
Yeah.
she's a mom, and she's a grown
she's got a
woman,
ton
and
of
she's
kids.
got a gang of kids,
Yeah.
and she knows you can't be acting on TV like crazy
Yeah.
like that. It works for some of them.
Well, and she hopes
It's
the other
got,
girls
you know-
continue, so she
Yes.
continues to.
Shawnee's
Listen.
genius with her approach to the show.
Nothing
mean,
wrong with that. Sitting
No.
back, taking that check, watching all these other girls do their thing, and her just
I
being
made
the
a
big sister.
I made a really bad comment, not really really bad, but a bad comment where I was like, "Oh, Shawnee O'Neal is like the Oprah Winfrey for the hood rat world." Like that's, I mean, I know it's not really like, but I say that with love because
That is wrong.
I mean, just I said
Foul
I
on
said
the court.
It's kind of true.
You're
You know what
co-
I mean?
you're-
Like,
I don't know about the
you don't have to
Oprah.
you don't have to co-sign that. It was terrible.
Well,
but that's what the
hood
show
rat's a
that's what the
harsh
show
word.
does. It draws you to.
yes, exactly. And in the sense that it was all her idea, and she's like the brains and the starter behind the operation. I mean, this is a genius idea, Shawnee.
Yeah.
Hey,
And is it
Yeah.
once she found those emails from Laura
Go-
Govan,
yes.
she was like, boo,
Good
I'm
for
getting
her.
my money straight. Bye, Shaq.
Yep.
Sorry.
And what is the actual stat on it? So basically, Shaq is now with Hoops, which was a VH1 reality
Right.
star. So you went from Hoops went
Full
from
circle.
VH1 reality star to being with Shaq, and then Shawnee went from being with Shaq to VH1.
VH1.
Executive producer.
I just thought that was so interesting.
that-
This
It's
is when
true.
shaking my head is appropriate. shaking my head,
least-
shaking my head.
At least Shawnee didn't have to kiss Flavor Flav.
Oh
okay,
my
that's all
God.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're
Can you
taking
even imagine
Flavor
anything
Flav's
gross
sloppy
is?
seconds.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're still together, right? Shaq and
Yes.
Hoops.
They're
That's
I think they're
unbelievable.
engaged.
They're
Yeah.
engaged.
He
Wow.
proposed to her.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she could give him a
I'm sure he's
piggyback
not
ride. They did it
faithful.
on Jimmy Kimmel.
I saw
so-
that. Yeah. Yeah.
some serious talent.
Have we seen?
Strong legs,
She's from
I have to
Michigan
say.
too.
Yeah.
All these Michigan housewives.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where
yeah.
I'm from. But it's
Yeah.
like,
Have we seen a lot of you guys? Have you followed like the press as far as the interviews that some of these cast members have done? Rebecca, what did you see on Wendy Williams, or what were they saying?
You know, they've been all over. They've been hitting the blogs. They've been talking to everybody. The gist of it, Jennifer has been really.
Oh, I forget she's on the show.
Jennifer.
We gotta talk about Jennifer on the
Jennifer's
vlog.
been giving,
Yeah.
she's been giving a lot of interviews, and she's been stating her piece. And Evelyn
Has she
you
been
know-
giving him, or has her publicist been
Exactly.
giving him?
Right.
That
Well,
was
that's the question of the
mind-boggling.
night.
Didn't you say
Isn't it?
backtracking, or she was like, you know?
Oh, she was
Do you guys think
backpedaling
that she
for
was
sure.
being honest about that? Do you think that she really doesn't read the blogs that her publicist writes?
You
Or do
read
think
your
that
blog.
do you think that
I
she
If
think
you're,
read
a
it
prof-
and
if you're a
closed- yeah.
professional woman and bougie, like you say, you want to know what your viewers and what your audience is reading.
I couldn't believe she
of course
said
she
that.
does. She tweets like every 10 seconds.
She
and
reads her blog.
I'm sure she reads.
I
her
think
blog.
Jen is the
She
most
still
phony.
writes her
I don't
blog.
know.
And that's when I agree with you on that one. She should have just copped to it and been like, I did say that, and here's why.
Exactly.
That's why we
You
love
know?
Tammy.
Yeah.
That's why we love
But
Tammy.
the
'cause-
audacity of her to say, "Oh, I was sipping champagne, probably on a yacht. I wasn't even touching my blog." Why you didn't even add that extra
No.
2 cents?
For those of you who saw last season versus this season, I feel like she's a whole different girl, except for the same lisp issue that you guys had spoke upon. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Susie.
No,
has the
no,
lisp.
no,
Oh, yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
Susie
Lisp,
has the
lisp
lisp.
to lisp.
Let me tell you something.
There's a lot of
It's
lisping
definitely
going
Jen.
on.
Jen doesn't
No,
have a lisp,
Jen
but she
doesn't
does
have
kind
a
of talk like Miss Piggy a little bit. Don't you guys think like her voice is kind of like low but high at the same time, like Miss Piggy's? Have you guys ever noticed that?
I can see them.
Yeah.
I can hear a little something what you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
pay attention
Next time
next
you watch,
time.
pay attention, and you will know exactly what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We got
I'm onto something.
We got a couple other things to talk about, and of course, Spicy will do her spicy tips or opinions because there was a lot of sexual comments in this show, and I'm sure
Yes.
you women are definitely going to want to weigh in on that. But I also wanted to say we haven't talked about Royce at all, and I like Royce's
That's a good
character.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should. I mean, Royce played a big
Did
part
you,
of
do
the
you
show.
not like? Do you guys
so-
like her? Or I like
don't-
Royce.
I don't
I've
like
always
Royce.
liked Royce.
I've never liked Royce.
She's
I didn't like Royce the first few seasons. I thought she
Is she
you
an
know,
original? She's from the
she's-
beginning.
Yeah, she's an original castmate. They didn't like her from the beginning because she was a dancer, and you know how it goes. If you're a wife, you don't like the dancers. If you're a dancer, you don't like the wives because
Because the
Mixing
players
and
like the
mingling,
because the players
mixing
like the
and mingling.
dancers. Yeah.
But you know, I think Royce has grown on me over the seasons because, like Tammy, I think Royce puts it out there and says exactly what she feels, and you know, she's not afraid to take a glass to the face, and she's not afraid. She's little,
Right.
but she's not afraid to scrap with these girls. So I respect Royce the more I've started watching this show because at least she keeps it real too.
Right.
Being that I'm so new to the Basketball Wives, right? Seeing Royce, I kind of like the way she just came out in this episode. She was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let Keisha judge for her own, make her own opinions. That's a grown ass woman's way to.
You should see the
do
last
this.
season. Royce was really
You
good
know
on
what I
that
mean?
season. Yeah.
Yeah, she just came off as an individual who already just knows what these women are all about, but that these two women figure themselves out.
Right.
And she knows her place. She's not in the circle, and she's not trying to get in there. So
Right.
she's fine with it.
How many
you
times
know?
has she commented? She's like Evelyn, Jen, and Tam, like she's fine with them, you know. Whereas some of the girls do want to kind of be a part of that, which is more like Susie, I would say, the most. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
I just don't think
That's why
Royce
Susie's
can
the
be a
flip
part of
flopper.
it.
Well, she can. Royce probably has one of the most successful baby daddies out there, but she can't talk about him because he has a gag order on her. So
Real? Is that the breakdown? No way.
now that's love.
Wow. Okay.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. She told me
he is
that
an
too.
NBA All-Star for
Oh
the
yeah,
Orlando Magic.
yeah, he's him. Yeah.
And
No,
he's
for sure.
Superman, in case you don't know who I'm
So we
talking about.
can't even say the
But I
name
didn't.
here,
I think
right?
they're still together. Yeah. Yeah.
You doesn't have a gag
You
order
don't have
on
a gag
me.
order. You don't got a gag order.
Yeah. You go to hollyyhoops.net. You get everything over there.
We are Twitter friends, but I think we'll be all right after this.
Wait, but I didn't know they were still married. They're still.
Who?
You're saying they're married or the ex?
No, baby mama.
Oh, baby.
mama.
Oh, okay. Got
Baby
it.
mama.
Got
Separate
it.
situation.
Confused. Okay. Spicy Mari. There was a couple. Jen. See, this is why I feel like
Spicy
Jen is
tits?
just trying so much. Because she's the one talking about. What was she talking about, Spicy Mari? What was she talking? I'll let you say it.
Jen and her comment that she was making with Evelyn.
Yeah.
Oh, about the.
Well, some of the spicy comments that had been said all.
Oh, about her man, about Josico?
No.
Wait,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about the
which-
spice-
which-
the salt and pepper shaker.
Oh, that
about
was
Susie.
Susie. You're talking
Yeah,
about Susie.
Susie.
That was Susie?
That was
Yeah, I
Susie.
think you got it. You got to.
No, I don't
It's
have a
okay,
confused-
Ronnie.
I don't have a.
I'll catch you up.
Well,
Okay, so
I only watched
spicy
Tammy.
moment of the night was when Susie was giving bobble lessons at the dinner table, which
This is terrible.
which I don't appreciate. Keisha going back and saying that it was rude or that she had a problem with that, because when you're girlfriends, just like Sex in the City, and you're having your girls' night out, you should feel comfortable to be able to express yourself no matter what the topic. And I've given several bobble lessons at the table, so I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Very nice way to put it. Bobble lesson.
Yeah, I've never heard that term. I really like
Bobble,
it.
yeah.
That's why
Bobble,
her
you know,
name
the
is
bo-
Spicy
the
Mari.
bobblehead, the bobblehead. But and she was, you know, showing
Look
the
at
hand
sweet Lauren.
motions and everything, and I thought that was funny. I thought that Susie was trying to, you know, be open and share and kind of give, you know, girl-friendly advice, and I think that Keisha was kind of just trying to pass judgment. I think she should have been a little bit more open-minded, because it's not going to be the last time you guys ever talk about sex at the dinner table.
Yeah.
I don't think Keisha was offended that they were talking about sex as much as the show that she was kind of putting on, because who was there? Jennifer was there with
Yes,
them?
Jen.
I felt
think
that
it was
too.
more. I think that was more of Keisha's take on it. It was like, I don't think Keisha gives a I mean, you know, everyone I'm sure has done it, so I don't think she has an issue with that. But you know, it's just like she was all nice and quiet and demure on their dinner date, and then all of a sudden Jen's in the picture and she's cracking pepper.
Yeah. Alter ego.
Where do you
Yes.
even go from there?
I don't know.
Of course, hit us up, I guess, 424-256-1729.
You want to talk about bobblehead?
No, I we definitely will get to the meat and the
hands.
potatoes of everything.
Sorry, Ronnie, I had to throw you off.
You're
on that.
all good.
The
You're
meat
keeping it
potatoes,
spicy.
the salt and pepper shaker, the
Yeah.
bobble.
We're
I'm
not
like,
talking about
ew.
food anymore.
Full course meal over
Yeah.
here.
This is what happens when you talk about sex over dinner, apparently.
How do we get back to the show? Tami Roman is. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of Tammy, we talked so much tonight about how Tammy keeps it real, and I have to say that like one of my favorite parts when she's like, "Evelyn, you're a mean bitch."
Yeah.
Just said it, so I can't even get your back on
Evelyn
this
was
one.
going
Because Evelyn was
in.
such a bitch.
Evelyn is,
She has
She's
to take into
cold.
consideration. She is
Yeah.
cold.
Wait, you guys don't like Evelyn?
No, I love
I
me
like
some
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I like
Evelyn is
Evelyn
my
too.
favorite.
I like Evelyn too, but just the
But-
way she was attacking Jen like that, and Jen, it
She
happened.
was not.
No, she was, and that's what happened last season with
I'm
with
so
Susie.
cloudy with the way I
Susie,
judge.
it was like, I'm sorry, like, what can I do to make it better? I apologize, and she just would not. She will not.
She doesn't.
forgive
She holds
people.
a grudge.
Yes.
She holds a grudge for sure, and I get it, you know. But in a place where everyone has a blog now, if you get upset about what every single person says on every single blog, you're gonna
Or
be
Twitter,
upset.
This
yeah.
isn't every single
all
person. This was like
day.
her best friend,
Friend.
supposedly.
But if your friend's sitting in front of you apologizing and being like, I'm sorry.
She wasn't being really sympathetic
at
though,
first I
and
feel like she was.
apologetic.
Who?
Jen.
Jen wasn't. I
No,
agree
Jen had
with
an
my-
attitude at first. She was not. She was not being humble in that moment, and when she should have said, you know, I am so sorry, girl. It was not me.
There was
if you
no
are
sincerity.
offended,
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
none
saying.
whatsoever.
She
and
never
so that's
acted
why
like
Evelyn
that.
had the right to say, I don't believe you. You know,
Yeah.
like
Because
Okay.
I mean,
she
they've been
called her
friends
out.
for so long. She sees right through the BS. So
But I
yeah.
also think that when, you know, I'm not super confrontational myself. Evelyn obviously is, and I don't think Jennifer is by nature confrontational.
Mhm.
And when you have someone constantly coming at you like a pit bull,
Yeah.
Mhm.
eventually that's the way that you start to respond to them, because
Mhm.
you're not going to sit there and be like, okay, well, we saw in the preview when Keisha asked Tammy, please don't call her a bitch. That didn't work out well. So it's like, you know, you kind of have to fight with fire with
Right.
fire with these ladies, because that's the only way you're going to get your point across.
But
it seems.
Evelyn started off just giving the facts. Look, this is what you did to me, X, Y, and Z. She didn't start getting hyphy
True.
until
Hyphy.
yeah.
Bay
She
Area?
didn't start going
Yeah,
down
yeah.
until she started you know, attacking her back. Like she was
True.
not humble at all in that situation. So she deserved what she got, and that's what she said. If you're not my friend, you are my enemy. There's no in between.
Who
That's
said
for sure.
nobody should have given up? You know, I don't remember
Tammy
who
said that.
I thought
That
that was
Tammy the
pretty-
peacemaker.
Right, like all
That's
of a
a
sudden
first.
she's
Yeah, it
but
is a
I
first.
really
That's
that
what I
hit
wrote
me.
down.
That hit me because like
Me
no, I'm
too.
not fighting any friends right now, but when do you give up? Like, should you give up as a friend? Or?
I feel like there's like there was something else. There's got to be something else
I
that was
agree.
building up between those two, because to give it up
Yeah,
just
I
like that,
There was
quickly,
it started when she started dating Chad Ochocinco,
Yeah.
and from the
That's
from
been the
the
whole
jump
thing, yeah.
off,
Yeah.
from the jump off, Jen talked shit about it. She did. She
She
was.
called him an attention whore. You changed your last name to Ocho Cinco.
Oh, he
Are
is
we
an
calling a
attention
spade
whore.
a spade?
Yes.
Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That she didn't say anything crazy. She didn't say your man is cheating on you. Your man is doing this.
Okay, I
No,
your
but
guess-
she
man is
was a
doing
little bit
that.
judgmental about the fact
was
that
very
Evelyn was dating
judgmental.
another athlete, which was kind
No.
of Jen was being a hater about it a little
But
bit.
it's also
like,
one of those situations like
It wasn't that big of a deal.
It's like
it's not that big
like
of a deal. No.
a Real Housewives of Beverly
Ooh,
Hills.
speak on it.
Taylor Armstrong is telling all her friends she's getting beat. You tell them you're getting beat, you're getting beat, you're getting
Yeah.
beat. You go back, you go back, you go back. Your friends get put in a weird position. So if Evelyn is getting out of a 10-year engagement with a basketball player and then has just been talking about why athletes are the worst for years,
and then,
and then all of a
Mary's
sudden you
engaged.
pick
Yeah.
Ocho Cinco to be engaged to. Listen, as a friend, I think I'd have something to say about
Right.
it too. And if you can't hear my opinion on it, then we're obviously
You got a
not
good
as
conviction
friends.
with
That's
that.
a great point.
You know?
That's a
Mhm.
good point. You brought
And-
that one
Well,
home.
that's a good point.
It's a great
However,
conviction,
you can't
yeah.
judge all athletes on being, you
And
know what
you
I mean?
cannot.
Everybody's different. However,
agreeing
having,
with that, yeah.
having said that, Chad Ochocinco, I mean, it's not like it's just like some random football player. He's like a big attention-seeking
Yeah,
like,
he had his
man
own.
whore
He had
of a
his
football
own.
player.
He had his
so-
own VH1 show. Like,
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah.
So attention whore would definitely be it. Yeah.
I see both
Yeah.
sides.
But
know-
at some point, you give a certain amount of advice to your friend, and when they don't listen, you stop pressing the issue.
Yeah.
She continued on with it, talking junk,
True.
and so that's when it becomes a problem, and you're passing judgment, no longer giving friendly advice.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And don't these girls have like private conversations as friends for years,
Not
like
with-
without the
Yes.
cameras?
Not
and think
with the
like, You're my
cameras.
No,
friend, like
girl,
we need to fix this.
that
Like, I
doesn't
just
bring a
don't get
paycheck.
that.
That doesn't bring a paycheck.
I know, but as you're like, what is
That
this,
doesn't sell the
14 years of
boutique, or what did you
friendship?
say?
That's so sad.
I
Yeah, that
agree.
doesn't get you a platform. Is that what you're trying to say?
well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Get
I
you a
mean,
lip gloss
But it's
line,
really
but that's
that's a
it.
whole other thing with reality TV. I mean, is it worth like ruining your friendships?
That's a great question. Yeah.
That's sad.
And you know, last season when they had their little issue, it was as if okay, they're gonna get through it. This season, I'm thinking it's done.
That's
Right?
what I
It-
thought.
You
I
think,
thought they
you think it's
because
done between Evelyn and Jen?
Yeah, because they
it's
continue to
done.
take it further than the show, right? I mean, as you from Twitter, I mean, they continue to make it such a big thing. Now they're adding Nene Leakes into it and throwing her
Well,
name in there.
Jen threw Nene Leakes in the mix. She said Evelyn was jealous of her relationship with Nene, and Evelyn said,
that's just comical.
"You are crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you and your
She
green
deserved that
contacts
one.
need to go sit down somewhere."
This is when it gets too
Literally,
much when I'm
that's
like,
what
I
she
need
said
to
on
read a
Twitter.
book and get stimulated in a different way. But and speaking of books, Maria's book. Anyway.
All the girls should probably read that.
I've got that.
Yes.
Every girl
Well,
got
I
to
kind of
like.
want to read read that myself.
Yeah, Basketball Wives. Are you guys
Lauren,
watching?
read the title for everybody.
It's the Every Girl's Guide to Life by Maria Menounos.
Oh, if only Jen would have read that.
If only.
She would.
And Evelyn and Tammy and
A whole lot of them.
And the girl that stabbed somebody, right? What was it?
Kenya.
We didn't hear much from her though. She was not on the show.
They
We're
never
Super
gave
Bowl.
going
us
to, I
personality.
think, though. I
She's
think
gonna-
we're going to hear a lot about Kenya as the show progresses because I think she also, she gets a little fishy. She starts flip-flopping a little bit.
All right, we'll leave it on the let's hit to a commercial. Lauren will do her Beyond the Drama report, and we'll do predictions, and then any other comments we have from social media if anyone's been tweeting some stuff. Let's hit a commercial. AfterBuzzTV.com. You are watching the Basketball Wives After Show.
AfterBuzz TV. Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
What do you want to buzz about? Well, today we are buzzing about Basketball Wives. It's the after show on AfterBuzzTV.com. My name is Ronnie Jr., hanging out with Yesi Ortiz. We've got Lauren Turner, Nicole Seidman, who is a football wife. And not a VH1 football wife, but a real one. We've got the spiciest woman in the West Coast, Spicy Mari. And we've got Rebecca Prince of HollyHoops.net hanging out. Let's go and we'll talk about the drama for 1 second. But Lauren, you've got a report real quick beyond the drama. What these ladies are doing good.
Yes, I mean, I know it might seem a little hard to figure out
To
that
go
these
there?
girls, yeah, like you gotta dig a little deeper. We had to go on Bing.com and find some things. But yeah, so our Lauren Loves You Beyond the Drama report today. Okay, so we know Shawnee. We love Shawnee. She's not as dramatic as the other girls. She recently was a guest speaker at the Black Women's Expo in Chicago, so that's very positive. Susie has partnered with Dwayne Wade for his project MediShare for Haiti, which provides medical relief for victims
Oh, that's sweet.
the earthquakes, and it has university programs and school health programs. So Susie's, doing more than just lisping and
Talking about bubble.
people and shaking salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper shakers. Maybe we should try that on Dwayne Wayne. I'm just kidding.
Gabrielle, you never
I know.
Gabby, we love you,
I'm sorry,
Gabby.
but he is fly. I couldn't help but say it.
And then, of course, I don't know if you guys remember, but Royce actually participated in a softball tournament a little while ago, and it was for Duffy's Hope charity.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys remember, she had a seizure. She passed out. So she, was this was a few months ago. I mean, so she's involved in charity as well. So these girls are really trying to not be as dramatic off the court, I guess you would say. So
I mean, there's a report to be said. So Tami Roman, did we have anything on her? Did she head up an organization, I believe, the same one that Samaya was a part of?
Yeah, I left that one for you, Ronnie, because you love her so much.
Oh no! Well, we'll bring the details on that next week. But no, I know Tami Roman did a really great organization. I don't have all the stats on it. Something about it. I mean, young girl women empowerment is the basics of that. Do we have any other Twitter or news reports as far as what people are saying online? Is it Evelyn just kind of going?
Yeah, the response from Twitter just generally seems like everyone's wondering why these ladies are going so hard at each other.
Because they didn't read the book.
They're too old to be acting like this, and it just seems silly after, the consensus is 14 years of friendship is something to hold on to. So what are people throwing it away for?
And and everything's forgivable. If you want to still continue that friendship, if it's important to you.
And it's important.
Yeah, but if it wasn't a real friendship, if it's not worth working out though. I mean, there's certain things that are just crossing the line, but not this.
Here's
one.
my question: what is Jen doing? Obviously, you guys said that Evelyn has a boutique and she's gonna get married.
Jen
and
has Flirty Girl Fitness.
Oh, she does have a couple
Jen,
things.
she's a
she had
partner.
that before she even started on
Oh,
basketball.
okay,
Wives.
okay, I didn't know.
Jen was embarking on a makeup line
Lip
last
gloss.
season, right?
They all have a
Yeah.
lot. I mean, yeah, Jen is doing Lucid Cosmetics,
Yeah.
the lip gloss line. So she has that. She also does Flirty Girl Fitness, those DVDs, which she was involved about before she got on Basketball Wives. Tammy has a weave line. Curls by Roman,
And
I
actually,
think
her
it
hair
is.
was looking good. So,
Do her daughters still sing? That was featured last season.
Yeah, one sings, I think, and one raps.
And are they going back to
jazz and
Miami at
lyric.
all, or are they going to stay
Yeah,
in New
no,
York?
they're going back to Miami. They did 6 weeks of shooting in New York, and then they'll be in Miami for the rest of the time. So
Okay, that wraps up news and gossip. We'll do predictions in a second. And...
Oh, let's get a shout out to Bam Erickson
Oh.
really quick because I forgot to do that.
Yes, the Beyond the Drama
But
report was brought to you by.
By Bam Erickson of SpeelItShow.com.
Cool. All right, log on to that. Let's do predictions of what we think is going to happen for the season of Basketball Wives.
Well, I think one thing's for sure.
now-
I couldn't wait.
There's an intro.
I didn't know. This is so fancy. I'm telling you.
Nicole, you could go first.
I'm thinking that one thing's for sure, and that's Tammy is not going to stay this nice. Okay, this is the nicest we'll probably see Tammy the entire season. So
This
I
first
hope you all
episode.
enjoyed it. Yes.
What do you think, Lauren?
Well, I think all the girls are going to come together and create a foundation. And
I was like, are you for real? You are very positive. Yeah.
Lauren T loves you.
No, I think that, I hope to see a lot more of Royce. I really do like Royce. So, I don't really have a prediction, but I hope to see more of her in a positive light. So,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I kind of feel like Evelyn, she'll be dramatic, but we'll get more about her. I liked how last season we got to see about her, the situation with the daddy issues and her addressing it.
Yeah.
Evelyn she does her handful of reality, what do we say? What was the word? Reality horror, kind of fame horror. What was the term? Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Attention
Horror. Sorry, I said, I said horror and your guys' eyebrows all went up.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No. I mean, attention. She does her share of that, but I feel like there's more to Evelyn. She's one of my favorites, I would say. Tammy's the most interesting to me, and I think she's just going to continue to get these new girls and just try to pick them off one by one. Keisha, I mean, from what we know, because you're a friend of hers, maybe she's going to be as best away from the drama as she possibly can.
Yeah.
I love the way she started the show, and she goes, I'm going to be drama-free, but I'm also not going to let anybody talk bad to me. So
Yeah.
I feel like she has a game plan, and not in a bad way. Usually when you say that about a reality star, you're like, she's going to be fake, like Jen is.
It's almost like this is Survivor.
Right.
It is. Like you have to devise a game plan in order to make it on Basketball
Yeah,
Wives.
who's going to be your alliance?
true.
Right.
Because they
Yes.
keep getting these new ones out of here. So if these girls don't make a statement, they won't be back.
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
year.
Well, I think Kenya's going to make a statement this season, and I feel like there's going to be more. I don't know, maybe between Evelyn and obviously Evelyn and Jen, we're going to see what more of the reasons why their friendship is tearing apart, aside from the whole blogging, what Jen said on the blog or
Yeah.
not. Like, I feel like we're going to find out more.
Yeah.
More of a
There's
reasons
definitely
why.
more to it.
Right.
But
More to it.
I'm hoping that we see them make up though. Because although it may seem
too.
unrealistic because they're going at it right now for ratings, I think eventually we're going to see a little bit more in depth to their relationship.
Who, you want to
And
see
then-
who make up?
I think
Jen
they're going to
and-
make up.
They've
I
been
hope
friends
not
for like
me.
half of their lives.
I think that
Well,
I think
that's
their
sad,
friendship
but-
is genuine. I just think that they're going through some things.
I think Jen loses out. Evelyn, her life
The way I
flourishes.
saw Evelyn, though, man,
They're
Evelyn.
fun together.
Evelyn's hustling right now too. Evelyn's
Yeah.
another one of those chicks. She came on this show about her business, and
Mhm.
that's what she's doing. She's got a book. She's also, she was doing lip gloss. Now she's not doing lip gloss. She's got the shoe store.
She's got Chad
She's-
Cinco.
Planning a
When your
wedding.
mindset is like that, you just go and you
Yeah.
just forget about everybody else. So I don't know if Evelyn and
Maybe they'll
Well,
get
it's
maybe
easier to have when you have distractions.
yeah, it's easier when you have
maybe they'll get
distractions.
back together as friends, but they will kind of agree that they've grown apart because they're just two different people completely. Do you have any predictions, Rebecca?
I can't predict too much because I know some stuff, but there's gonna be a lot of drama, and that's what I think that's what people tune in for. To be honest,
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
If we had
it's
no
happening.
idea.
kidding.
It's gonna, these new girls are gonna find themselves in some interesting situations, and let's see if they can fight their way out of a corner.
One's a cutter, right? So I think that she'll be straight. Only
stabber,
VH1 would bring her on the
whatever.
show.
Well, gosh, I mean,
you
You have to
really
have some
went
form
there.
of self-defense on this show because there's bottles flying your way. You gotta learn how
She
to
saw
bob and
Evelyn
weave.
jumping off a table.
I know.
All right.
I
Well,
wouldn't
Real
mess with
Housewives.
Kenya, let me tell you that.
continue. There's a lot of crazy wives out there right now, from the
Yeah.
mob ones to the Beverly Hills ones and these basketball ones. We had a great time recapping the show. Let's go down the line and give out your Twitter handle so you guys can continue the conversation if you want. Lauren?
Yeah, everybody follow me. Lauren T loves you.
That's right. A lot of love over there.
And I am at Nicole Seidman, so let's talk. I love to keep it real about reality TV. So
Mine is at Ronnie Jr. Media.
And I am at Yesi Ortiz.
And for all your spicy tips, follow me at spicy_Mari, M-A-R-I.
All right.
And you can find me at Rebecca Prince TV, or obviously go and check out Holly Hoops, hollyhoops.net.
I love how we have normal Twitters, not like theories and concepts and
that's pretty straight to it.
the person named, whatever. Anyways, Basketball Wives, AfterBuzzTV.com. Continue to hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, the whole thing. Did you girls, the new people, did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Recapping the show?
Welcome,
Yes, this is
welcome.
great.
All
Thank you for
right.
having that.
Yes.
We will be back next week to talk more about Basketball Wives this next crazy season, and we will make sure that we say bad things about Jen and represent Evelyn and represent. And I wasn't gonna be like that. Anyways, AfterBuzzTV.com. We're out here. Bye.
Adios.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.